Hey, what's up, guys? Got a good stack of mail here today. Pretty good mix of high end and low end in this one. Haven't posted a video in a couple weeks probably, so pretty decent size stack of mail we'll get to. And we'll start out with this was a lot. First Bowman Papers, Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Buccos. He's a pretty darn good young player, so I think there's 10 of them in here. I don't know, maybe $2 a piece or something like that, so we'll have to sift through these and see how they look. Probably not something I'd send to PSA just yet. We'll see how he pans out, but right now I enjoy rooting for him. Here's a Griffey. So most of these, yeah, probably from here on out are all going to be Griffies, but I usually pick these little jersey cards up. I think they're from 01. SP Authentic 01, yeah. But they got a little game used jersey swatch. They're pretty cheap, $10 shipped or so. But generally they come in pretty good shape. I haven't ever sent one of these to PSA, so maybe we'll see down the line. This one I have sent to PSA. I think it came back a mint 9, so I'm not looking to grade this particular card anymore since I hit a mint 9 on the one, but I think this card was like $2 shipped. So yeah, I'm all over it at $2 to get it in, put it in the PC. Here's a pretty low end Griffey, which something I probably would consider grading. I think there's a gold version of this, like a gold parallel. It's a touch rare, but the way this was listed, it actually looked like the gold, but it came in the silver. But it's still in pretty decent shape. Black edges here, you can see some chip in there, to be expected. So I don't know, we'll see if we'll send that in or not. That is 97 Upper Deck Star Attractions. Pretty neat looking little die cut going on there. Next up, probably I buy this card any chance I can get. The Upper Deck Spectrum out of 2250 from 98 Upper Deck SPX. Awesome set. This was also in the one of my PSA videos. I think it came back in near mint 8. Pretty tough set. So I'd definitely be looking to hit a 9 on a card like this. This one definitely has some surface, what do they call that, snowflaking. You can kind of see where maybe the card was stuck together in the pack, and when they pulled it off, it snowflaked the surface up a little bit there. So that one probably won't go. Same lines as that. Also from SPX Upper Deck, I believe 98 as well. This might just be the base, actually. I'm not sure if it, out of 7,000. But these SPX cards are pretty tough. So we'll see how it, I didn't like the corners on this one, I don't think so. Here's a card that will probably be sent off. Pinnacle Performers. It's pretty cool, little cheap, maybe a few dollars, numbered out of 10,000 on the back there. This one's in pretty good shape, so definitely something I'd consider sending off. That's Power Trip. Here's a pretty cool, I don't know why, I just kind of like this card, but I don't know how you got them, if it was some kind of mail-in type deal with Oreo cookies, but I just think this card's pretty awesome. It seems to be like an impossible set, though. The centering is always off. It's really cheap cardstock, and these dark blue borders are almost always ragged, and white for sure. So this one, I keep my eye out for, you know, do your best to trying to judge cards listed online, but this one looked pretty good, and it came in pretty good. So expectations obviously probably not. You'd be hoping for a mint 9 on something like this, but yeah, I don't know, a couple dollars for this, pretty cheap. Here's an awesome set. It's not a tough pull or anything like that, but this Sweet Strokes from Topps is just a awesome little insert. I've got these in the past, and they're actually pretty tough to find them in good shape, especially with the centering. The centering always seems to be the biggest problem with this set. And then obviously your corners on the back here. Some goofy coloring scheme on the back that you could show some white. So awesome card, cheap, you know, $8, $10 shipped maybe. Here's another. This card actually has spiked in value since I started buying them. You used to be able to get these for like $2, $3. I think they're upwards of $15, $20 now, but not a tough set to pull. Magnetic field. It's got some cool futuristic shine there. Last two cards. This one looks pretty good. There's some chipping going on in that top left corner there. So we'll have to see how that pans out. Again, I've gotten a lot of these in the past, and none of them really look spectacular. So it's kind of like a cheap card stock. It just doesn't hold up that well, and I would have to assume not many people took care of them. I know I probably wouldn't have back in the day. Okay, so we got some higher end cards coming up here now. Here's a really nice one from Topps Gallery. This is the Players Private issue. So it's numbered out of 250 here on the back. So pretty awesome card. It's kind of like the like private stock or whatnot, but it looks pretty good. It did have a slight scratch on the surface, but the centering looks pretty good. The corners look pretty good. So this one definitely will go to PSA, and shooting for a mint 9 on something like that. So awesome card here. That photo is pretty cool too. Topps Gallery. Here's a cool one here. This card is definitely spiked in value. So this is from Topps Stadium Club, I believe. And this is the Power Zone. Some awesome, I mean, prototypical 90s flair right there. This awesome looking card, and it's pretty tough to find clean copies. I know I say that about every card, but it really is with some of these 90s inserts. You can see there's some white on that back right corner there, some white on this corner here as well. So yeah, all the way around pretty much on the back. So I guess you'd be okay. I know I would probably be okay with a PSA 8 on something like that. I'd probably consider sending it off. I don't know how tough of an insert this is. I don't think it was that hard, but maybe I could be mistaken. It's definitely hard to find them in good shape though, so something I'd probably consider sending off in the future. And this one is definitely going to go to PSA regardless of the condition. The condition was not perfect. It was great, like probably a mint card here, so that's what I'd be hoping for. But this is Flair Showcase, the not the Legacy, but the showpiece, numbered to 250 there on the back, which is pretty awesome. Awesome shine. The Row Zero, I think that's what this parallel is. So pretty awesome card. Like I said, it wasn't perfect. It came in looking nice though, nice enough to send off for sure. So we'll see how it does. I got a really good deal on this. Can't remember exactly what I paid for, but it was definitely under market value. This card may be a touch over market value, what I paid for it, but it's just incredible. So you can see the price tag on the card. That is what I paid for it. Smack to buy it now, basically as soon as it was listed. Leaf, the 2020 Leaf Superlative, I kind of bookmarked it or saved it. You know, you save your search on eBay just because the patches they were throwing in these cards were insane. And in a previous buy video, actually in my Griffey PC showcase video, I had the orange number to 9 that had the Majestic tag, and this has the Authentic Diamond Collection tag and a big lower portion of it, which is pretty sick. And this is much better centered than the orange parallel I bought. So this may be, I don't really collect Beckett slabs, but this probably would be something I'd consider sending off to Beckett. I may have to get them to not grade the autograph though, because there's a sliver right here that comes off the sticker, and I think it would be annoying to have like a 9 or an 8 autograph grade on such an incredible card like this. But I think it would probably grade pretty high. I think it would probably grade a 9.5 with probably 9 corners. It is a thick card. It does come sealed from Leaf, so I mean the corners look really good, but it's definitely you definitely wouldn't expect gem mint corners on a thick card like this. So, but that's pretty much, that's the card of the order for sure, and awesome. So I did pick up some graded cards. So these came from the seller Peacetime, and I bought it. It's a lot of 4 Griffies. I bought it primarily for this card right here, which I just never really picked it up. This is the first time I've owned this card, and I can remember thinking about pulling the trigger on these raw so many times when they were like 25 bucks, and now I think they're, you know, they've definitely spiked in value. But I was able to pick this one up in a mint 9 slab for a really great deal, really fair price from Jeff over at Peacetime. And it the listing contained, which this is an awesome card here too. This is 94 Donruss, the special edition gold. I had never seen this card before. I've never owned it, but it's pretty neat. I'm not sure how tough the special edition is, or the gold, but this card looks really good. I think the 8 is a probably fair grade. It definitely had a shot at a 9. Unable to really read the surface, but look, judging the corners and edges, it looked pretty good when I got it in. So pretty awesome there. This is the black bordered 92 Leaf All Stars. I'm sorry, Fleer All Stars, and the Near Mint 8. Pretty neat card. Black bordered. Tiny specks of white showing. You'd expect that from a black bordered card. So this and the 8 as well. Here is an 08 SPX and the Reds unis. A little die cut. Near Mint 8 as well. These die cuts are tough, man, because this card looks, on the surface it appears to be gem mint, but you just never know with these. I know it's kind of funny sometimes, but pretty neat little card. And he also threw in, so the store name is Peacetime. Check him out. Super nice guy. It was packaged perfectly. You couldn't ask for a better ship job, and these were all freebies that he actually threw in for me. So that's always awesome. But there's the 91 Upper Deck. That's such a cool card. And these are all Griffies they threw in for me, so that was pretty awesome. That's an awesome card. Upper Deck, what is that, 91, 92? These are kind of right up my alley. SP Authentic. Couple Reds unis. That's a cool one. Exponential. There's the 90 post. That's awesome. Little Allen and Ginter. And we got Topps Big Baseball cards. What's that, from 89 or 88? That's awesome. 92 Stadium Club. So I would love to get some boxes of these in and just go to town. This has the Kodak picture cards from Stadium Club. That's awesome. So thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. And that about wraps it up, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I can get something else up here soon. Thanks.